Alright, so let's head right to Marksburg to see what Gaius ends up deciding to do. If he's going to save the kids or not. Not entirely sure what's going to happen. And it looks like he lost their trust and their
Let's discuss this at the
friendship.
hotel. We should return there immediately.
Okay. Hotel, I think I'd call it more of an inn, but okay. Alright.
Thank you for waiting, Your Majesty. Everyone is assembled in the conference room. If you would follow me, please.
Luger, what are your thoughts on Kyle's crime?
Why are you even asking me, are my thoughts? If it's true he killed a man, he must be tried for it. That's all there is to it.
You make it sound so simple. Such clarity comes from having a strong sense of morality. You've helped me accept what I must do, and I am grateful for it.
What will happen to Kyle?
I agreed to extradite him to Olympias.
Did you win a concession on the tariffs in return?
The ministers are thrilled. They said the life of one soldier was a small price to pay.
Do you really approve of that, guy?
In my position, personal feelings are irrelevant. Were I just a normal friend, perhaps I might have tried to save Kyle from being arrested.
That must have been hard.
It is my duty.
Wise decision, Your Majesty. You allowed Olympias to save face, but it also brought a great boon to your people. To be completely honest, I didn't think you had it in you. I wish I were as good at my job as you are. Well then, I'll be off. Until next time.
I would have preferred it if he were openly insulting.
Olympias is the one that holds the upper hand when it comes to negotiations between the two countries. That man probably set this whole thing up. He knew full well I wouldn't act against the interests of Riza Maxia. Pardon me. Would you mind throwing this away for me?
Are you sure, sir?
Yes.
Don't throw it away. It was a gift, you dummy.
It was a gift for a man named Erston. A gift from his friends. I have no right keeping it.
But it's proof that you had any friends at all. People who actually wanted to spend time with you. As a normal man, as Erston. I think that humans and spirits alike all need people who will accept them for who they truly are.
What'll it be?
I'll hold on to it. Luger, let's have a group photo sometime. You, me, and all the others.
Well, that's the end of chapter 4, What a King Must Do, for Gaius.
Here, why don't I send you my GHS address? Aha! At long last, I have mastered the art of contact sharing.
Good job, guys. Alright, let's equip your troll weapon. That's probably still your best weapon. Well, it's not your best weapon. But it restores HP for each enemy defeated and has a chance to stun enemies, making it a really good weapon. And, wow. Quite amusing to see you use it, so definitely keep you on that one. That's a really cool one too. Oh, you have a lot of cool weapons. Oh, not a lot of them, just 3 cool weapons. Alright. Alright, on to the next one. On to the next one. Oh, we have so many left. Alright, let's do the one in Drellin. Oh, looks like it's Rowan. Ugh. I don't know, Rowan's is, I guess, okay. Let's just go to the job board real quick, see if we got anything of interest here. And the answer is no. We have nothing of interest. I'm really kind of upset about this whole Bakura thing, because those are really kind of hard to find, so... Whatever. Wait, what was that? Erston's letter. Okay, we'll accept that one. And we'll do it after we do Rowan's story here. To the edge of eternity and back.
Ah, Luga. Did you know the city of Drellin is famous for its spirits? Not the kind that interest Jude, mind you. Drellin's spirits are of the liquid variety. With all we've been through, I believe we could use a drink. Shall we wet our whistles?
Yes, yes we shall. Sure, but who says we have to stop at one?
That's the, spirit. Come, let me show you how to appreciate the finer things. Oh, Lady Mila and Lady Elise. Is anything the matter?
No, nothing. Elise and I are just out for a stroll.
Yep, stretching my legs.
What are you two up to?
Luga and I were just about to indulge in some of Drellin's local delicacies.
Sounds intriguing.
Drellin is famous for, seafood and spirits, right?
I want to seafood too!
Why not accompany us? We would never turn down such beautiful company.
Flattery will get you everywhere. Sure, I'm in.
Did you mean just Mila?
I meant all three of you. Two beautiful ladies and one beautiful plush doll thing.
Oh, Rowan, you're embarrassing me!
Pardon me.
Sure seems like the same old Rowan to me.
That letter must have been a misunderstanding.
Forgive me, everyone. I'm afraid some urgent business has come up.
What is it?
An emergency meeting of the military commanders. We've received threats of terrorism from an extremist group that opposes peace between the nations.
You're a busy man.
Too busy to find the time to complain about it, but it's all for the future of our two nations. Luga, I want you to have this.
Is this a bribe for canceling our bar date?
Well, I suppose it might buy a few libations if you sold it, but I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't. It completes a set with my own charm. I promise I'll make this up to you.
He's fully devoting himself to fulfilling his mission.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like he'd need a will anytime soon.
True. Well, there's no use worrying about it now. Let's eat.
My fish was so fresh, it was practically still wriggling.
I'll sample Drellin's other claim to fame when Rowan gets back.
This is Vera. There's been an abduction. An extremist group has just claimed responsibility. The victim is Riza Maxian Prime Minister Rowan Ilbert.
What?
Chancellor Marcia has requested Spirius's assistance in the rescue operation. Please return to headquarters ASAP for a full briefing.
Something wrong?
They kidnapped Rowan!
That threat he mentioned earlier. It must have been bait to lure him into a trap.
We gotta save the old guy!
Luger, we're coming with you.
Alright, and we got a skit guiding Rowan.
I can't believe that a man of Rowan's stature could be kidnapped.
Poor Rowan. I hope they haven't hurt him.
What if they're strapping him onto the torture rack right this moment?
You can't say things like that. He's fine. He has to be.
He'll be fine because he has us.
Thanks, Luger.
And let's remember, this is Rowan we're talking about. I'd be more worried for his captors than for him.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Finally free!
Sorry, Tipo.
No problem. I feel you, sister.
Regardless, there's one thing we know for sure. Standing here worrying about Rowan isn't going to get us any closer to saving him.
That's right. We need to go find him. We can do this, everyone.
You're right.
Roger Dodger!
That's more like it.
Alright, Roger Dodger it is. Hey. Are cats back yet? No, but very soon they will be. Alright, so let's go to... what was it? Triglyph? Alrighty. Okay. Come on, Vera, what do you know?
I'll begin the briefing. Prime Minister Ilbert has been kidnapped by an extremist group that espouses Olympian domination.
Olympian domination? I take it they oppose the peace treaty.
Yes, the Olympian government has been sent a list of their demands.
The Olympian government? Why would they care about Rowan?
The Prime Minister is a key player in the peace process. He's crucial to Olympius. They certainly understand that.
They intend to use him as a bargaining chip.
That's horrible.
They also hacked into our telecommunications system and broadcast this message.
Keep Olympia separate. It is a sacred land for a chosen people. We will not have it be fouled by a friendship with Riza Maxia. Riza Maxia's inhabitants are our fuel. Its land, nothing more than a penal colony for deserters. The leadership of Olympias has lost its way. We demand the immediate dissolution of the peace treaty. Should you refuse us, the consequences will be decisive and severe.
These nutjobs have Rowan?
We shut down the broadcast immediately, of course, but the extremists have powerful communication jamming Spyrex. We were unable to determine the signal's origin.
If only we had a little more to go on.
What is it?
That's the charm Rowan gave you. May I see it? Apparently it's enchanted by some sort of art. I'm sure the Four could tell us more. Interesting. This art seems to emit a special pulse through earth and water. And it resonates with an opposing pulse transmitted through fire and wind.
What?
Rowan had another stone just like this.
I'll have the Four seek out the strongest point of resonance. That should be the midpoint between the two stones. Then the source of the other pulse should be equidistant from us in the opposite direction.
Midpoint acquired. Now we just need to pinpoint the equidistant location. That puts the source of the transmission near Labari Hollow.
They're in Riza Maxia.
Is this why Rowan gave Luger the stone in the first place?
It's almost as if he knew he'd be abducted.
He's still okay, right?
They're using him as a bargaining chip. They'd be fools to kill him.
Phew!
However, Rowan is still a key figure in the peace movement. They may be planning on disposing of him eventually.
Now that you mention it, the Spurious Corporation has analyzed what would happen if Mr. Ilbert were killed. According to our projections, his death and the resulting backlash would ultimately advance the cause of international peace.
What?
That means...
Um. Rowan wouldn't resort to such desperate tactics.
No, you're right. We've got to rescue him.
The extremists' hideout is in Labari Hollow. Let's go.
Okay, so our cats have returned. Send them right back out because we need a bunch of these rare metals for one of the job requests. Alright, let's head to the Labari Hollow, even though I was calling it Labari Hollow before. I hope I don't have to go too deep into this place because I always hated traversing it. It's kind of annoying. And I'm not seeing the marker. Alright, let's just traverse it as normal.
Rowan has to be around here somewhere. Let's leave no stone unturned.
Right.
Don't worry. We'll find
Wait,
you.
we didn't have to go in here. Why do we go in here? Alright. Running, 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 running. Wait, who's in our party? Oh, Gaius. Ugh. Well, he does have the awesome giant paddle now, though, so... oh, man. Wait, is that a treasure chest I never looted? It is. Huh. Interesting. I'm not even sure how to get down there, though. Hmm. Oh well.
Hey, what are you doing here?
I've come to kill you and all your terrorist friends. Even though I'm surprised Elise isn't saying anything to that effect.
Don't let them call back up.
Hey!
Yeah!
Sharing is caring! Hope you don't mind. Sharing is caring! Rowan must be in the back.
Hurry. If there's a guard outside...
Oh,
Rowan
no,
must
no,
be
no, no, no,
inside.
no, no, go away, you boar. Alright. Oh, it's just back here. Hello, friends.
How'd you find us?
Why don't you ask the man on the ground? He clearly outwitted you.
This old fool? Not bloody likely. Surrender!
We'll ensure Rowan's safety first.
And stay back.
Now!
Ah! Blasted Riza Maxians! You'll pay for this!
Oh, I doubt we will. Alright.
Disintegrate!
Ow, stop it. Well, okay.
Well, that
was
settles
quick.
that.
How can you be so nonchalant about this?
Because it's Rowan. Would you expect any less of him, Mila? Because I do not.
Rowan! Thank goodness you're alive!
I knew that you would eventually come and find me here.
Did you know that you would be abducted?
Unfortunately, yes. I considered it enough of a possibility that I should have an insurance policy. I needed something effective but inconspicuous, so I gave Luga a paired resonance stone as a safety measure.
Whoa, good thinking there!
We were able to take out the extremists' home base as a result.
Always the tactician. Your plan really came together there.
It was only possible because I knew I could rely on you.
Rowan, there's something that you should know. We found those letters that you wrote. The wills.
Yeah! You see these tears? We were afraid you might kick the bucket!
Ah, so you ended up finding those. Dare I ask if you read them in their entirety?
No, I was too scared to read past the very beginning.
Then you missed the part where I asked you to assist Lady Dressel in restoring the 6 ruling houses.
Huh?
I believe the 6 houses are crucial to strengthening the bonds between Rashagal and Arjul. I have hidden multiple letters to other prominent figures in my residences in Kanbalar, as well as those in Finmont. They outline all of the steps that should be taken in order for the prosperity and future of Rize Maxia, as well as the peace process.
I see. That way your mission could continue even without you.
Not that I had any intention of dying, mind you. After all, there is still much I must do. I simply haven't the time to die. But at the same time, I understand that no one lives forever.
Rowan.
The thought of our bright future flickering out because I died with my plans half finished. To me, that would be a fate crueler than death itself.
But this way, the hope of achieving international peace can survive even without you.
Exactly. I have written such letters to a great number of people. And you are one of them, young miss.
I never would have imagined that you'd come to me for something this important. Are you okay with this?
Although, hey, you know you can count on us.
I want you to decide your own future, Elise. Yet as much as I hate to burden you with the fate of the country, we are good friends, and I could not help but ask.
I'd be more than honored, Rowan.
But knock off all this dying talk! You're bumming me out!
I'll make sure nothing happens to Rowan.
Definitely. We'll all protect you, no matter what happens.
Count on it.
Thank you, my friends. Well, it appears I won't need to have you read the rest of the letter then.
Yes.
It's from Chancellor Marcia. She seems to have been quite concerned about me.
You are important to Chancellor Marcia, just like you're important to us.
Yeah, you're totally buddies now!
Oh, we are? I suppose that our relationship has evolved beyond the point of mere colleagues. Perhaps I should invite her out for dinner and apologize for putting her through all of this.
Rowan's going on a date!
Hey, not so fast. You better treat us all to dinner first. Something upscale should suffice.
I have to pay for everything?
May joys from afar beget joys close to the hearth, and carry those joys far afield.
She's got you there, Rowan.
I accept defeat. Tonight will be my treat.
Woohoo! Hooray! It's just like they say. For the act of spreading joy is the greatest joy of all. Someday I'll take you to dinner. You deserve a reward for all your hard work, too.
I'm looking forward to it already.
Excellent. So that's the end of Rowan's Chapter 4, To the Edge of Eternity and Back. And if it is the last one, we should get his weapon.
This job is for
Yep,
a really
pointy
rare
stick.
item. I don't know if we'll find it through normal means.
Whatever. So let's see what this pointy stick looks like. I can't equip it on him yet. Alright. So I guess we'll go to Kanbalar and do both of the ones that are there. Quite a few to do now, which is interesting. I guess it's finishing them all up, wrapping them up. Now we can check out Rowan's weapon. Alright. So it was this one? The Sealed Symphonia? No. Pointing stick, that's what it was. Oh wow, it's an actual pointing stick. Perfect. Perfect pointing stick. Alright, so we're good on that. Alright, so we'll stop there, and next time we'll continue on with what we have in this area. Oh.
I'd never have imagined that at this age, I'd be spending so much time with a young man like you. Yeah, but ignore my doddering old man nonsense. There's something I want you to have. Speaking with you sends me straight back in time to the vibrant days of my own youth. But sometimes it's not so bad to be a geezer either.
Alright. So that's that. Alright, so next time, like I said, we'll continue on with the stuff in this area here. So we have one there and one at the inn. So we'll probably do the one at the inn first, and then we'll go and find out who's the other person here. Alright, thanks for watching.